This is CWTFB Radio. I am your host, Charlie MaSheen, always sponsored by Details Car Audio and Auto Detailing, right on 925 Turnpike Street in Canton, Mass. That's right on Route 138. Run up in there for all your detailing needs, interior, exterior, clay waxes, audio needs, car accessories, truck accessories, motorcycle accessories. My old man up in there, man, he ain't too friendly. But if you let him know that Charlie sent you, or if Cash sent you, if you let him know Cash sent you, he definitely gonna fuck with you. Because he don't fuck with me the way he fuck with Cash, even though that's my pops. But either way, man, he gonna keep you looking clean, fresh, lace, and all of the above, man. Today I got my right hand man, Cash, with me. What's good, baby?
What's up,
How you doing, dog? How you doing, African?
What's up, African?
What's good, dog? What's the word with you, man?
Chilling, man. A lot of different things, man. I got a level of things that pissed me off.
Like what?
You really want to jump right into it?
I kind of do.
Hubert Davis. Did I say his name right?
Hubert.
Fucking Hubert.
It's a nigga named Hubert that's gonna force it every single chance.
And you know what? I wasn't expecting it because it started off so well. So if you don't know about Hubert Davis is now the new
head coach
of UNC
basketball.
That's right.
Right.
One of very few.
Which team?
Basketball.
Division I basketball. UNC College.
UNC, son.
Yeah. North Carolina. Michael Jordan's team.
Yeah, Coach K. Remember that nigga?
Yeah.
He looked like the devil. That was the
that's
mascot.
That's Duke.
Oh, my fault.
It's fine.
You see, same colors. My bad.
Let's keep
my
going.
bad.
Baby
Sorry.
blue. They're rivals.
Baby blue.
They're
dark
rivals.
blue.
Let's go.
You see, look, this is why I don't talk about sports. No. But you're good
at this part. You're gonna love this part. You're gonna love this part because, dude is like one of the very few black coaches of that
school
college ever. And so he goes up there and they're like, how proud are you to be the black head coach?
You the nigga.
And he's like, yeah, I'm proud. Yeah, I'm proud to be the black coach. I'm real proud. But you know what? I'm also proud of my white wife.
Yeah. And my beautiful, wonderful mixed children.
My mixed children. Yo, like what? Yo, son. Yo, like
Hubert.
The scripts I got for that shit is different.
Hubert.
I just imagine this, right? So like he knows the nigga he interviewed with.
Yeah.
So it's like, hey, Frank, Jim, Bob, Hubie, how are you?
Hey, what's up, Hubie?
How you doing? How's
going
the
on,
wife?
buddy?
White,
How's she doing? She's still white.
Still white?
Yeah. White as ever.
Still love her, right? Yeah, that's right.
And you know it.
I feel like this was even an interview. Hubie, honestly, we didn't want to do it. We had Brad Stevens come, and he kind of likes him.
Yeah.
No offense, Hubie. You know
right,
what I mean?
Right.
So that shit.
What was that about? Like, what did you think his thought process was when he said what he said? Because he could have hold on. You could have went any route with your speech, bro. You could have chosen to inspire thousands, millions of people globally.
I didn't think about it like that.
You could have went anywhere with your speech, bro. That you're one of the first. I don't know if he's the first black head coach for basketball. I don't remember exactly what it was. School, but I know that within the history of that school,
the reporters knew there's a history of the significance.
Right. There's like 8 black head coaches, period, in the history of that organization.
Yeah. It was like 4.
Whatever.
It was crazy.
I went over.
Keep going.
Either way, it was single digits, right?
Yeah.
So as old as that school is, you could have went anywhere with that fucking speech, my nigga. And then you started going in, like it's like, ooh, okay. I'm very proud to be African American.
Yep.
But I'm also proud that my wife is white. What the fuck are you talking about,
dead
bro?
serious.
Like, where did we go with that?
He was dead serious. And I don't know whether he's trying to
What the fuck are we talking about?
I don't know whether he just didn't like the question. I think about it, how I thought about it was like he just didn't like the question. For him, he's like, he has a household with his white wife.
White-ass wife.
White-ass wife.
Her name is probably Betty.
I got
Anne-Marie.
I got another white person to discuss, but zooming past this, I just feel like Buddy thought the question was inappropriate, but it was very appropriate. Hubert, and you were supposed to represent.
You're supposed to hold it down.
You were supposed to hold it down, nigga, but you bitched out You fucking Samuel Jackson and Django'd it, nigga. Like, fuck out of here, nigga. Like,
yeah, fuck that guy.
Yeah, sell out. So the next New York Post.
New York Post. What happened with the New York Post?
You didn't hear about what the New York Post did?
Nah, what they do?
They wrote a report. Yo, DMX, dog.
That's your boy. Yo.
Dog.
Honestly, man, I hope DMX makes it out all right. It's not looking good for
It's
my
not
man.
looking
It's
good.
not looking
His
good for
family's
the dog.
looking at some tough decisions I last read.
Yeah,
And
it sucks,
so-
man.
And you
It
see
sucks
how,
that this is how he had to go out,
and you
though.
see how we feel about immediately.
Yeah.
Like we said the word, we said the
Yeah.
name, and
Yeah.
everybody in this room just
Yeah.
like boom.
It's fucked
But
up.
Sarah, fucking Painter or Partner, I don't know how the fuck to
Okay.
say her last
Pointer,
name.
partner.
Wrote a report
Okay.
about the homes that DMX has lost
Wow.
within his
Oh,
career.
I did see that. I did hear about that. Because this is what happens. They try to demonize people that we celebrate. And this is the beef between white and black, right? Because a black person wouldn't publish a story like that. Typically.
But you know what?
Right?
You know what? Here's
And-
what I think. I can't just blame Sarah. Fuck
Pointer,
her last
partner,
name.
whatever.
Right? Because,
Saxon.
yeah, because your last name is trash.
Saxon.
You know what I'm saying? Your fucking story was trash.
Saxon.
It was a simple headline that hit Twitter and it got retweets. Other
Saxon.
than that, niggas was frying you in them comments, Sarah. And I know you
Saxon.
deleted your Twitter. You know what I mean? And I know the New York Post still backed you because
Yeah.
they still gotta.
They gotta pay her.
There's another nigga who gets that story,
Yeah.
pushes that story to a next nigga, and I'm sure, bro, and I'm ashamed to say, but I'm sure it passed in front of a desk of a nigga, bro. I'm sure it passed in front of a desk of a nigga, and he was just like, fuck it.
I hope not. I really hope not. I really hope that that's not the way it played out. But either way, shame on her.
Yeah, so that shit.
What I do want to talk about real quick, though, is some gangster shit.
Ooh. You got, nigga.
And this is kind of like a week and a half old, but like we didn't get a chance to talk about it. And I thought it was crazy. My man KD versus Michael Rappaport.
That shit.
That shit was crazy. Now, do I agree with KD's actions, the way he came for dude? Now, look,
Dude is a comedian, bro.
I think KD's a bitch ass nigga. I always did. I always felt that way.
Fair enough.
Because it's proven that this nigga has like mad burner accounts on Instagram. He be making like accounts to like respond to the trolls.
And you didn't even mention him going to the team that beat him in the conference finals, nigga, and joining sides.
Yeah, that too. He's a bitch ass nigga, right? So that's another story.
That's we got mad shit for you being a bitch ass nigga. KD. Continue. We never getting KD, but
yeah, we probably will never get KD at this point. But either way, Michael Rappaport, what did he say to this nigga? I forget what it was. Oh, he cooked him about the interview that he had with Charles, right?
Yeah.
So Charles had an interview with KD. I didn't see it. I don't know what was said.
Yeah,
But all I know is that Michael Rappaport, you know, he be talking shit.
Yeah,
he talk shit to stay relevant.
He be trolling.
That's what he do.
Yeah.
He said what he said and how he said it. Yeah. But either way, it was hilarious. He's a comedian ass nigga, and that's what he does, right? So why can't I find this shit? Did I delete it?
And he's not like even white people funny, like, you know, like Will Ferrell. Like Will Ferrell's like crash dummy funny, like, you know what I mean? Like Michael Rappaport's like, he's actually kind of funny, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah, you think so?
I think I seen a stand up. Yeah. I think
he's capturing the culture.
Damn, I feel like I.
Yeah, I think he divorced his black wife, right? Since we coloring our wives.
Since we coloring our wives.
Yeah, man.
But either way, KD flamed this nigga. He was
Yeah,
like,
he
bitch-ass
got
nigga.
fined. Did you know he got
cocksucking
fined?
nigga. Really? How much?
Oh yeah, he got fined
He said, I
$50,000.
can't wait till I see you in your face so I can say this shit, nigga. I'm gonna spit in your fucking face. Nigga, he said, your wife, what he say? Oh, you really got your lawyer? Your wife is pissed because you spending all your money, nigga,
He
on
got
a
a
lawyer.
lawyer?
Or some shit. Like, I guess he did. I guess he complained about
Nah.
it. So why do you think KD got fined? How would KD get fined if
He
the
got
nigga didn't
fined.
talk about
He
it?
got fined because the messages went public, and he's a professional basketball player.
Okay, but I guess Michael Rappaport called a lawyer or some shit about defamation of character. But
Wow,
and then,
he's a comedian,
yeah,
bro.
KD went ham. He went
That's
ham.
soft. I didn't know that part.
I thought it was hilarious. So shout out to you, KD.
Yeah. Shout out to KD for that.
His rant was funny.
His rant.
It
He
was
be
pretty
going
good.
off. He went off.
Really funny.
He went off.
I wish I could have found it, but I still think he's a bitch ass nigga. But,
I mean, yeah, he went to Golden State to win the champion. That's not a champion. That's not that ring. Don't belong to you, my nigga.
It does not. But
yeah, you shot some shots, nigga. But light skin was in the game.
Yeah. Anyway,
let's keep going.
What we doing? What we got? What else you got?
Really?
What else you got?
Shout out to Paul Pierce, man. Shout out to the truth, nigga.
Shit, we got
fuck ESPN, nigga.
21 Gun Salute.
Yeah, I mean, yo, ESPN is like the fucking. It's a monopoly, bro. Like they control all of sports content. It's like, are you hitting mad gunshots? Fuck ESPN. Yo, my nigga, it's like Kyrie Irving said some ill shit. Kyrie Irving was like, yo, let's all join up, niggas only. You know what I mean? Best niggas, because obviously our shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And let's start our own shit. Niggas like, yo, shut the fuck up, you crazy. But now I'm peeling back and I'm looking at it, yo, we could dominate any fucking market we want.
Any sport.
Anything.
Anything, because black culture is now pop culture.
Facts.
And it has been pop culture for a very long time. It just wasn't accepted by many.
Facts.
But we mainstream now.
That's a fact.
And we them niggas. And everybody knows it.
Yeah, so
much so that like I like there's white people that I know who, you know, they speak like us. They want to walk like us. They want to talk like us. They want
which I don't mind.
I don't mind it.
I don't mind it.
Nobody. We only try to talk like white people when we're at work.
Yeah, when I'm trying to sell you some shit.
White person.
Yeah, this is the Derek. This is the Derek y'all been talking to.
Yeah.
Hello. Thank you for calling. Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah.
Fuck you niggas now.
Eat a dick. Welcome to the Frank stand, nigga.
You ready to bring in our guest, dog?
Yeah, we did a while, right?
Yeah.
Hell yeah, let's go, man. Let's go. Hell yeah, I'm excited
this week,
for this.
We got somebody like this is
Drip!
like this is 2 weeks back. 2 weeks back to back that we got people that you love to hate.
Ooh.
Right? This is somebody who's been doing his thing for 10 plus years in the scene. Respected by many, hated by many. But what I'll say, needless to say, the talent speaks for itself. Longevity speaks for itself. The relationships speak for themselves. And he's back with another installment of his second Larry Drip project, man. So I need anybody and everybody to give your undivided attention to my man DMoney Martinez. What's good, baby?
Nigga stole my name.
Chop it up.
DMoney.
What's up, buddy?
What's up, baby? How you doing, man?
He on that hand and Red Bull.
Yo, know what? I can't prepare.
He don't want none of our tequila, nigga.
I'm gonna touch the tequila in a minute.
Yeah. What's up, baby? How you doing, man?
I'm living, bro.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yo, we all dripped up with the visionaries right now.
Oh,
man.
yeah,
So I just want to give
I
a
love
quick
the hat.
shout
I
out
came in through
to
it
my
all.
man, you know what I mean?
yeah.
Bentley Mattier, man.
Bentley.
You know what I'm saying? He's doing
Bentley.
his thing, man. With the visionaries joints.
Had to
As you can
snatch
see,
them.
we got the flavors, niggas. It's an assortment. You know what I'm saying? My man DMoney Martinez seen that one. He said, you know what? That's the one.
That's the one, right?
That's the one, man. That's what we doing tonight,
Word.
man. So
I catch the drip from the jump.
you heard, man. But yo, bro, you just dropped Larry Drip 2, man. How you feeling about it?
I'm feeling real good, bro. I'm not even gonna cap.
I'm glad.
I wouldn't even say it's a long time coming because when I dropped Larry Drip 1, I was already working on Larry Drip 2.
Okay.
So it was something that I already knew was gonna come out, and you know, it is what it is. I love it, man. I love it. I look at this frame right here, and I'm like what you said when you seen it.
This is the only nigga that ever came to the pod with a picture of himself
Yeah.
looking at himself.
You heard?
Yeah.
Talk your
That's some
shit.
different shit.
Talk your shit. Yeah.
That's fly though.
Yeah, man. I'm gonna be real. This is my
That
little
salmon. That was a salmon soup.
a salmon suit. Yeah.
He was in Miami when he took this picture.
So my brother took this. I was celebrating my birthday.
You had to be in Miami wearing
Yeah.
some shit like that.
Yeah, definitely.
Some
definitely.
Tony Montana shit, you know?
Definitely.
He's a tiger. You know what I mean?
And that was the inspiration, really. That was the inspiration.
Word.
You know?
I like
Okay,
the
man.
artwork. I like the artwork. I like the album.
So for the people who don't know who DMoney Martinez is,
Yeah.
and in this market, if you don't know who DMoney Martinez is, you kind of just been under a rock. Whether or not it's been over some ill shit or some not so ill talk.
Yeah.
Let them know who you are and what you do, man, and what you represent.
All right, DMoney Martinez, D Martinez.
Mm-hmm.
You know, just a kid from Dorchester. I grew up on Lawrence Street. That's in Dorchester off of Talbot Ave.
This nigga's giving streets.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
That's where I'm from.
That's all right.
Pull
You know what I'm
up.
saying? That's where I'm from. I'm not saying I'm there, but that's where I'm from. You know what I'm saying? Grew up
I
in
grew up on
Dorchester.
Rector Road of Mattapan. I'm playing.
Where you grew up at?
Rector Road, man.
Rector Road.
Violante Street, baby.
Okay.
You know Tom.
Yeah.
Other side of the tunnel, but anyway. Keep
Yeah,
going.
I grew up there. You know, I had friends from around the area. Grew up with my parents, and my dad was just kind of like, just brought a keyboard to me one day. That's where the music thing started, really. From there, from Dorchester. So I was just a kid, like, just running around with a big ass keyboard around my neighborhood. No, dead ass. Like, I was like 6, 7 years old, and everywhere I went, I took this keyboard with me.
That's wild.
And everybody wanted to see me play and perform. So, you know, that's where all
wild.
the vibe. That's where it really come from there. So
That's dope, man.
He was a street performer. He was the first Justin Bieber nigga.
So your father's a musician.
my father's
Right?
a musician.
And we kind of had this conversation before,
Yeah,
man. For the
yeah.
people who don't know, man,
Yeah.
this ain't the first DMoney Martinez interview on
We've had a
CWTFB radio,
lot.
my nigga.
Yeah,
What was you,
but-
episode 14?
Yeah, but he was quarantined.
It was quarantine.
It
There
was
was
quarantine,
no visual.
yeah,
So
now-
now it was
so-
only right
yeah,
to
let's-
bring him back.
Let's just like X that one out.
No, we're not going to
here,
exit out
I'm
because
here, we're
not going to exit out. You know why we're not going to exit out? Because there was a lot of things that led up to that interview. There was a lot of words that I said that led up to that interview on many episodes, right? And now that we're here, what I want to say is you and I didn't really see eye to eye on a lot of things, and we still don't. You know what I mean? To this day, but talking to you and trying to understand you and seeing where you are with everything, man. I fuck with DMoney Martinez.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying?
I feel the same way about Charlie.
And that's where we at. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I do remember a little thing.
Yeah.
What little thing? What little thing? Now it's a little thing. What was a little thing? What was a little thing?
Nah, it wasn't too. It was just something that we had to clear up. I feel like, you know, like I said, not everybody gonna fuck with what you do. Not everybody gonna rock with what you do or not. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like it was just a conversation that I had with him, and then since that conversation, me and him had many conversations.
This is
He
my
told
dog,
me,
man.
yeah, he
Many-
told
This is my
me.
dog.
yeah.
I can
Like,
call
I
him
fuck
at
with
whatever
D-Money.
time, be like, yo, bro, like, what do
Yeah.
you think about what I just like X, Y, and Z? And he'd be like, yo, dog, for real, I wasn't feeling that. But I understand where you coming from.
He's
but
your
dog, you
media.
need to
He's
chill.
your media
Yeah,
counselor.
yeah. Like
Media correspondent.
Coming from a nigga who needs one.
Me?
Bro, are you kidding me, bro?
Are you shitting me? Are you kidding me?
Bro, we'll never hire any true white people, bro.
Oh,
We'll
damn.
never get any true white people up here.
I love white people. Look, I don't. Whatever. That's another
But
story.
yeah.
We're not gonna talk about me.
But
Right
yeah,
now. We're talking about
D-Money,
D-Money Martinez.
yeah.
my nigga.
Yeah.
But
Just funny.
since then, man, it's been a year, almost a year.
I think it's been more than a year. We did this like what?
Nah, quarantine. Was it around this time?
Yeah, it was like-
Actually,
Yeah, it's been more than a year.
Yeah.
It's been more than a year. Yeah, that shit happened fast.
Yeah.
When you stay in the crib for a year,
Yeah.
yo, my
You be in
nigga,
the crib for a whole year.
shit goes by quick.
That's
you know what I
crazy,
mean?
my nigga. Like
Facts.
niggas keep trying to skip over 2020 like it never
It
happened.
Nah,
never
2020
happened.
never happened.
It never happened.
We
It
just
never
like,
happened.
fuck it. We
What
not
happened last year?
We're not
People talk
talking
about
about that year.
2019.
That's it. That's
We're
it.
not talking
Yeah,
about
like
that.
that
year.
was 2019, not 2020, bro.
Straight
That's
up.
that's really how I be thinking.
Yeah,
about
we
it.
gonna-
I ain't even gonna front. Like
Last year's 2019.
Skip over. Yeah, history books
Yo.
is gonna be like, yo, what happened to? Don't worry about
it
20.
was like what? What year? What? No. Let's go. Let's go.
Mind your
We're gonna
fucking business. You know what I mean?
talk- Was you there?
Let's talk about 9/11. You
Were
want to
you
talk
there?
about 9/11?
Was you there?
Were you there? You weren't there, so I think you should
All
shut
right,
the fuck
shut
up.
the fuck up. That's it, nigga. Don't speak nothing into existence, nigga.
Facts.
But so with your you have GTR Studios, right?
Correct.
You're an engineer / you produce too, right?
I produce when I want to. It's
And,
not like
but you engineer and songwrite.
yeah, that's my biggest.
That
That's
right
songwriting
there is
right
like
there.
that right there is like very.
You're a big
interesting.
songwriter, and
Yeah.
I know people in the city who have shouted you out for your songwriting abilities,
Definitely.
and I've heard records that you've written.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that's really your lane. Why do you feel like, for whatever reason, there's friction with you and a lot of other people, like as far as, you know, your name in the city and what you represent?
You know what? I'm gonna be real. I don't even know. I just know that I'm a stand-up guy, and whatever I feel, I'm gonna address it. And I think maybe my approach could be wrong sometimes, but I feel like if you're saying certain things that you know you're not supposed to be saying, it don't matter what my approach is at that point, because you know you're not supposed to be saying X, Y, and Z, because it's all false. If you don't talk to me personally and get a feel for it, you just going off of
you're going off of hearsay.
Exactly.
Now I'm talking about what I really want to talk about is really like there's like a group of niggas that don't fuck with you, my nigga. And I don't really understand why. Like, right? I think niggas don't try to take the time to understand people, right? I feel like when we this is something that I learned. Like, this is something that I've taken into consideration.
That was
over the last
I just downed
year.
the Henny. I'm going to the.
All right, say less.
All right, word,
This is something that I've learned to do within the last year because of this seat. Right?
Which is what?
Meaning trying to meet people where they are. Right? Whether it's like whether or not I agree with you, this nigga's lit. Whether or not I agree
pour
with
up.
You.
You don't even need the top.
Don't need pour up, bro. Just pour up.
Oh, word, that bottle heavy. Right?
Pour up, gang.
Whether or not.
That's classic.
So it's like whether or not I agree with you, I'm gonna meet you where you are and try to come to a level of understanding.
Yep.
Right? Now, you know, you rub a lot of niggas the wrong way. Like I like that's I already said that. But like for you to say that you a real nigga and a whole bunch of real niggas don't fuck with you, where's the disconnect?
Who are the real niggas? Who are they?
I'm talking about people that I know. I'm not gonna name their names.
You should.
I don't need to.
You should. That's what we're doing, right?
Because we don't need to name names. We're having a conversation amongst us now.
See, this is why this is where I go back to me being a stand-up nigga. If I got an issue with somebody, if you saying that somebody got an issue with me and I don't know about it, then that right there is the issue, because I should know about it.
All right, let's talk about E Dubble.
What
happened with that?
Is he a real nigga?
In my eyes, he is.
Right,
I'll
cool.
fuck with E Dubble.
Right,
that's
cool.
my guy. So where's the disconnect there?
The disconnect probably comes from I never had a conversation with E Dubble. I try to reach out to him. You know what I'm saying? I can show you receipts of where I'm leaving my number. 2 years ago, I left my number to this guy and said, yo, I think we should just
have a conversation.
Chat. Same way me and you did.
Right.
That's what a real nigga is to me. That's where I come from. You feel what I'm trying to say?
Right.
So I'm just going to approach it the way I know how to approach it. And that's the way I know how to approach it. I tried to reach out. Couldn't get a response. All right, it is what it is. I shouldn't hear nothing after that. Because you already know who's in your... What's up? I'm reaching out.
Right.
I already know who got access to what to see on your account that I reached out. You feel what I'm trying to say? So when I do reach out, just like you said when you opened up this interview, whether you know me for some good shit or for some bad shit, you know me.
Right.
Yeah.
You cannot come into Boston and not, regardless, you say whatever it is that you said, you know what I'm saying? There's no way that I'm even in your radar from what you say I am. Period.
So the other day, E Dubble posted something. It was about Coyle Ray.
Yeah.
And it was about, you know, him bigging her up for like bigging up Boston. She had posted something like, Boston, I got you.
I like that.
I like
about
that.
that. Nah, shout out to Coyle Ray, man.
Shout out to Coyle Ray,
man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, you know, hey, Coyle Ray, if you ever watch this, you know what I mean? You know what time it is. CWTFB Radio. Come have a conversation with
Shout
your
out
boy,
Coy,
the voice
man.
of the
Shout
city.
out
You know what
D-Blah.
time it is, man. So shout out to Coy and shout out to who?
D-Blah.
D-Blah?
Yeah, that's her manager.
Okay, that's her manager. I didn't know that. Yeah. You had posted on his shit, on some trolling shit. You ain't even from Boston, nigga. Why you even care? Some shit like that.
Who not?
Why you so happy? But I'm gonna be
Why
real.
you so happy?
Yeah. I'm gonna be real because I look.
Why did you feel like that was necessary?
I really be wanting to know, dog.
You was talking to E Dubble with that?
Yeah, not Coy. Like I wasn't talking about Coy. I was talking about E. But like, why you so happy?
He's a Boston DJ. He's on the biggest named hip hop radio station in Massachusetts, and you know whether or not he has multiple nights, he has a show.
It's like
and
it's
a
like
lot of
Chubby
niggas
Chub,
fuck with him.
bro. Chubby Chub ain't
right.
Chubby Chub ain't from Boston.
I mean, Chubby Chub basically Boston now at this point. But either way,
I'm just saying.
I understand what you're saying. E Double's from the state of Massachusetts.
Okay.
So he's putting on for the Boston radio station that he's on. Why did you feel the need to comment on it?
Look, I'll be real. I was commenting. I already admitted to the fact that I was trolling like everybody else.
Okay.
Right? I was trolling on that comment, like on that post, like everybody else. Right? I know certain people in there was just like, yo, as long as you don't cap like your dad, I don't feel like that. Right? But as long as you don't cap like your dad, I'm all for it. Right? That was trolling.
Right.
You feel what I'm trying to say? But you responded to what I said, and what you said was nobody. What did you say?
Nobody fucks with you from Boston. Something along those lines.
I get more love than you in Boston.
Something like that. Yeah.
Oh, that's what he said.
That's what he said.
It was something along those lines.
I didn't say anything, and then he started mentioning about my music. I should look for success and this, that, and the third. How you know my success ain't a different story from yours? I feel like I'm successful.
Oh, this
period. That's where my rant started from.
There's a whole thread.
There's a whole thread.
The whole story.
My man wrote a paragraph. My man wrote a whole paragraph in response to me saying, "Yo, you're not from Boston." But I'm gonna be real with you. I'm gonna be real. If my man would have said, not my man, if that man would have said, "Yo, you know what? You right, bro." That could have been a situation where it could have been something funny back and forth, right? But he took it a left way. I'm not even talking about my music. I'm not even talking about my success. I'm not even talking about Boston loving me or Boston loving you. I'm not even talking about that. You got a personal. And I need to know what that personal is, period.
Now, if you feel,
because I said nothing, I'm poking at it because I understand it's a personal, and I got exactly what I wanted from it, and I got exactly what I wanted from it. You got a personal. I
like E Dubble, man.
No, I think the nigga, he's a good guy, bro. But why do you got a personal with me? I really do think the nigga's a good guy. I'm not even gonna cap. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But I also feel like, dog, you know what? My man Scrizzy outside. He outside.
We already are halfway through this hour. So what I want to do right now before we continue on this conversation, man, is shout out the official Barber of CWTFB Radio. Express Cuts 10.18 on Instagram. I got the hat on right now because visionaries pulled up and they gave us.
I get a better haircut anyway.
Look, I get a lineup. You get a cut. You ain't got no fucking hair. But anyway, shout out to Express Cuts 10.18, my nigga. It don't matter, my nigga. My shit look good.
Nigga, whatever.
I'm fucking
you got
lit out
sprinkles,
here,
nigga.
Whatever, nigga. My shit look good.
Oh, you actually do got a little something connecting. Yeah, you got you ain't got
the
the Paul Pierce no more. You used to have the Paul Pierce. You ain't got
the patch.
You used to have the patch game. That's my thing.
But anyway, back to DMoney Martinez, man.
Yeah, man.
What was we at? We was talking about E
Dubble.
And so my thing is, you said if he said what he could have said, it would have been a cool thing, right?
It would have probably been a cool thing.
It could have been a cool thing. But how do you
thing.
figure you can make jokes with niggas who don't fuck with you?
Why doesn't he fuck with me? Now I want to know because I'm reaching out.
So
I'm poking at the situation because I understand with somebody with that much influence in my city. Look, he could hate and say whatever he want about DMoney Martinez. I'm on his radar, but I'm not gonna say the same thing about E Dubble. I understand his influence. I understand who he is.
Right.
I understand what he does.
Right.
I'm walking in and out of his building.
What I'm saying
period.
is,
I understand what's up.
The disconnect with the love, like you don't know.
The disconnect probably comes from me speaking out. I'm gonna be real. Sometimes my approach is wrong.
Right.
And it's just me being a man. But at the same time, don't disacknowledge the fact, if that's even a word.
That's not a word.
That's
nah, it's a word. It works. Yo, this nigga don't be liking the made up shit. He be hating.
Don't disacknowledge the fact
fucking Webster nigga. Relax.
Disacknowledge. You heard?
That's good.
I don't know.
Yeah, that worked for me.
You understand what I'm saying, though?
What you mean? That's dis before acknowledge, nigga. Don't be fucking silly, nigga.
You know what I'm saying?
No, I'm with you.
You with me, my nigga.
You with me. Derek ass nigga.
Look,
Relax, Charlie. Relax, Charles.
Nigga.
Relax,
my name all over
nigga.
the city, nigga. My name all over the city. Fuck out of here.
Continue.
Anyway,
so don't act like, you know, I never try to reach out and try to get to a whole nother level conversation wise with you.
Yeah.
That's my whole thing, right? So now it probably stems from me being vocal and going on Twitter and just telling him like, yo, I don't think you should be talking to these independent artists the way you do. You feel me? That's just me, right? And it never had nothing to do with E Dubble playing my music, bro. It had never been anything. But you gotta understand something. I come from a standpoint where before all the rap shit, I'm a studio owner. I deal with a lot of independent artists, bro, that want to get their music played. They hear my music on jamming and like, yo, D, how?
Yeah.
So I got that. How for me as a studio owner, not even in the studio, I don't even have employees at my studio. I'm the only engineer and I'm the only owner at my studio. So everything. I wear all the hats.
The bathroom. Fuck.
So I'm at a point right now where I'm like, yo, I gotta hire another engineer, but don't nobody want to work with nobody else but DMoney Martinez in the studio because you're getting a 2-for-1. You're getting my engineering skills, producing, and you're getting me as an artist. A lot of people don't understand that. So when I see these independent artists coming to me and like, yo, all right, you know what? If I was a hater, I would have been like, I wouldn't even give E Double's contact. I wouldn't even give E Double's social media handles. If I was really a hater, you feel what I'm trying to say? But I'm giving these folks the info. Go reach out to that man and go holler at him. But he's coming back and saying we don't fuck with them folks over there.
So so what you're saying is you acknowledge when you're wrong.
Yeah, always.
When you overstep.
When I overstep.
Right. But what you're saying is that that act doesn't get reciprocated towards you.
Nah.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
But I accepted that already.
I agree with that.
But I mean, you can't keep trying.
But what I'm saying is, bro, you can't be a Kanye ass
at that
nigga.
point, it's fuck the politics.
Yeah, I mean,
you can't be a Kanye ass nigga. You can't just keep talking about the shit expecting something to happen because of how hard you go for it.
Yeah.
Let the music speak for itself. Let the Larry Drip Part 2 speak for itself.
Wait, but even if the Larry Drip situation speaks for itself, there's still not a system on it. There was no intentions there from before, and because there was no reason for the intention to be that.
You don't need it. That's what you said, right? On your live stream, you said you don't need them.
Yeah.
You don't need certain people because you have other outlets that you can go through. Use those outlets.
That was never about my music. That was about me trolling. The same way he don't fuck with me, I probably don't fuck with. So I'm trolling on your page, nigga. Period. What the fuck?
So that was just
no. That was just me trolling, bro.
Right.
That was just me trolling.
Okay.
Am I wrong for that?
But you know what? Trolling is just like talking, because you know what I mean.
Well, the thing is this, man. Niggas be online a lot.
We got a lot of y'all gotta understand something too.
We got this shit in our hand.
We got a lot of mutual people around us too that's trying to, like, you know what I'm saying? So there's no possible way. I'm gonna be the bigger person right now if that nigga E Dubble listening. Let's get on the phone, let's talk. Period. That's it. Or tell me that's not what you want to do.
E Dubble,
but I don't feel like I
man.
should go to somebody else to try and get to him, because I could feel that way too. You got to go through somebody to get to me,
right?
Because I know who I am. You feel what I'm trying to say? That's my point.
Ain't no wrong with that.
Let's skip that and let's just get on the phone and yap it up, because there's no reason for me to not like Buddy.
Right.
There ain't no reason for Buddy not to like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
right. And what you doing?
Yeah, facts.
Y'all can help each
you
other.
know that. You know
time.
what time it is with me. You know, and I know what
Yeah.
time it is with him. Like, I'm putting all the bullshit aside and we gonna get to the bigger picture. That's that. Because I'm doing that for niggas that I understand, that I look up to type shit. That I still gotta like be like, yo, big bro, I got you. All right, we gonna fix this situation. Cool. But I hope the same conversation going towards that end. Period.
All right.
That's it.
I respect
That's
it.
fair.
I respect it.
That's fair.
That is fair. More into this Larry Drip too.
Yeah.
Right here, man. What made you want to continue on with the Larry Drip trend, man? Because you had the Larry Drip. That was the episode. That was the name of your episode, Larry Drip, just because it was appropriate.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And this is episode 66, Larry Drip too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
During that time, I was still figuring out like this Larry Drip shit. I was really not even like all the way there yet.
Yeah.
But I was just coming into like, yo, this Larry Drip shit could really like go somewhere where I probably not even envision it. You know what I'm saying? Because when I went from DMoney Martinez to just D Martinez, I'm like, yo, there gotta be something else, because when I came up with that name, you gotta understand my first album, I dropped it 11 years ago, 12 years ago. It's been a minute. You know what I'm saying? At that time,
was that the itinerary?
That
no, that was the one before the itinerary.
My definition was 2010.
Wow.
I dropped my definition. Well, I had mixtapes before that, but where I started really making, the bread and the money was from my definition. That's where it all took off from there. So till this day, I mean, my first project is still, keeping me afloat.
So you went with the Larry Drip part 2 because you just felt like it was appropriate, and this is the time that you're in right now.
When people see me in the street, it came from a hashtag, really. A hashtag Larry Drip. And it kind of was just like, I would see people around me with just Larry Drip. I'm like, yo, it was kind of confusing because I'm like, I didn't put that out there for it to be my name type shit.
Who the fuck is Larry?
No, I knew exactly. I just put it out there as an album name, really, like to draw the attention. But I'm just like, now people are just calling me Larry Drip. Like that's Larry Drip. So I'm just like, it works. So I said Larry Drip too. We gonna continue the vibe, and then we're gonna make it happen.
Can we talk about your creative process?
Let's do
this
that
project
on this album.
Because you had a lot of features.
You had some good features. So
great features.
I had a question about the features because you record niggas.
Yeah.
So when you record niggas, you ever record a nigga and be like, this nigga got it?
I'm not a yes man. I'm gonna be real with you. I'm probably the most hardest engineer you probably gonna work with.
Nah, but I'm talking about your features in general, right? You picked your features before you had.
I listened to the song and I'm like,
you knew who you wanted.
Not even knew who I wanted. Most songs were created, like, if I should have bought the back cover, but most songs were created in the studio together. Like the song I did with Lil Jew, we was in the studio together when we did that. The song I did, Shake with Joey Bando, we was in the studio when we did that.
What about the Prano shit? That's my shit.
We was in the studio when we did that.
That's my shit.
A lot, and this album, I kept it that way. I wanted to make sure that it wasn't just I'm gonna send you this email and I need the record back. Nah, bro, you gotta, or sis, because I got 2 female artists in my
Frankie
album.
Lou on this.
I got Frankie Lou and Lil Jew.
A lot of people don't know that. Frankie Lou was CWTFB.
Yo, she was TFB. She was gang, bro.
CWTFB, man, at one point, man. This was when I ain't gonna talk about how that happened.
How that happened, but that was
shout out Frankie Lou. She doing her fucking
word.
thing,
she really is.
But yeah, so keep going.
The record with me and Six, I think me and Six got a real, like, our chemistry is crazy.
Chemistry is crazy.
Yeah, and we got a lot of songs that we ain't even put out. Like, I'm gonna be real.
Taking Six out of retirement, my nigga.
I mean, I might, like I told you, I might be the only person in the city that can actually.
But what's
to any
his name?
artist?
Prano.
I opened up for 6 Lane one time. Remember that?
Prano recently said,
wow.
Prano recently tweeted he retired from rap. I hope not to hear that. It's true, Prano.
Yeah, Prano did say that. I saw him post that on multiple outlets, Instagram,
until I be like, yo, I got a record for you.
But then he gave you
boom. He gonna give me a verse.
Gave you a verse.
Prano always give niggas qualities.
Yeah.
That's my favorite. That's my favorite record.
Prano's a different type of guy for me though. Like, y'all see him as a rapper, I see Prano as a, like, that's really like my big bro type shit. I'll call, like, he'll call me on, like, it'll be random too. It wouldn't even be on some, like, I don't know. And he'll, like, always be like, yo, shit on these niggas, D. Nah, that's the type of nigga that will call me and be like, yo, just keep shitting on them. Fuck these niggas.
Yeah. That's the type of calls you need.
This is the reason why I be wanting to smack niggas, D, like, type shit. And then, like, give me that feel, give me that energy, but I know he means it.
Means it well. It's all positive.
It's all positive.
Smacking the nigga is like very
because
positive.
I respect him and I respect his flow and his ability to rap.
Smacking nigga as positive as you can.
Our episode with Pran was one of the episodes that I mentioned your name again, and I said D-Money be saying some dumb shit, and he just was like, whatever, nigga. Like, he was like, yo, whatever, nigga. Like, you know what I mean?
He not gonna side. He not gonna side with the bullshit.
Right. He just deflected it.
Me and Prano got some stories, bro.
He James Harden around that shit.
There's a lot of relationships that I have. See, this is why you can't talk the way niggas be trying to talk around people that you don't know. You know what I'm saying?
Like, you know what I mean? You'll attest to the fact that you be saying some dumb shit sometimes.
What I be saying that's dumb? I don't think nothing I be saying is dumb.
You don't be saying no dumb shit.
I don't be saying no. Nah. What I said is not no dumb shit. What I said be facts, and niggas can't take the facts.
The dumb shit that I was referring
to.
The
niggas can't take the facts. So what I be saying, bro?
The dumb shit that I was referring to when I said that was the whole fucking Davey shit.
Oh, I think.
Right? We're not gonna go back into that conversation.
We could go back into
we don't
that.
We don't need to go back.
Because we already did that.
No.
Right? But that's what I was referring to at the
and
time.
I want Fish up here.
Right. And yeah, we want to talk to Eddie Fish.
I want to talk
Why
to
wouldn't
Fish.
He's a fucking staple, my nigga.
Yeah. Word.
You know what I'm saying? But like, it's just time and placement, my nigga. Like, and that's what I be at. It's just like, you know what I mean? Like,
I still stand by what I said, though.
Of course you stand by what you said, because that's your man. And you feel strongly
you
about
told
it.
me you wouldn't have made a different decision. You would have did the exact same thing.
I would have.
Dumb or not, that's my nigga. 100%. And it called for it.
I don't think so. Nobody asked you.
Hey.
You came out and said it.
Hey.
That's the difference.
Nah, because you don't know what was said or what was like transpired even after the whole situation. Don't nobody know.
That's that night.
Don't nobody know.
We ain't even gotta go back.
We
move past.
We move past.
D-Money, you know what I mean, whatever.
We
ain't gonna do this shit. This is my nigga.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? We ain't gonna do it.
This
is my nigga. Right?
You know that.
And
you know that.
Let's talk about more of the features on here, man.
Yep.
Big Time with Yahweh Almighty.
Oh,
I love that.
I got a crazy story about that record, man.
What happened with that? Talk about it.
So I'm in Atlanta, and I get up with Yahweh. Well, I was trying to get up with Yahweh. At this point, he moving around here in Atlanta.
Yeah.
And he's like, yo, I'm at the studio. He's like, yeah, man, I'm managing, a group, 3 girls or whatever the case may be. Come through. Now, I went to Atlanta because I had a performance at Morehouse.
Okay.
I had a performance at
Wow,
Morehouse.
that's dope.
Yeah.
Shout out to Morehouse.
Shout out to Morehouse. They did it. And then after he came to the show or whatever, and we kind of chopped it up. Mind you, this is somebody that I've known for a long time. I've been on tour with Yahweh. Like, I know, like, Yahweh's crazy. He's a different type of animal.
The energy is crazy.
The energy is crazy with Yahweh.
Yeah.
All right, so I've been on road trips. We done been on flights, all type of shit together. And I'm in Atlanta. He's like, yeah, come to the studio. I put the studio and the address. I'm like, damn, it's just an hour and 10 minutes away. Boom. All right, you know me. I'm inspired. Everything, right? So I'm inspired. I go to the studio. We in the middle of nowhere.
I'm inspired.
Yeah. We in the middle of nowhere, but the studio, like a lot of studios out there, they're like in the cut. They're like, they're in buildings and shit like that.
Yeah.
Out here is like, all right, you know what you about to
You
get
know
yourself
exactly
into.
where the studio is.
But out down there is like, you got, the studio, then you got the film studio, you got mad shit in the
drugs,
warehouse, everything. Everything.
Right.
He's like, all right, cool. He's like, yo, D, we gonna get to you. Whoop, whoop, whoop. All I remember is pulling up like a few beats. We picked the beat, and now me and him are just going back and forth. And now it's more of I wouldn't say competitive, but he challenges me to go. Like him and Six are one of the two.
I like that.
I go back and forth with them because they challenge me, and I'm like, you're not
best.
gonna challenge me, nigga.
Yeah.
You're not finna do so. It gives us that energy to just continue to create. Like, I'm gonna be real. The studio, when we was there, he would do his part, and then it will go to another room. Niggas smoking, drinking, girls, strip, all type of shit. I'll do my part. It was literally just like this, bro. I swear to God. He was going to his situation, come back. Well, you did your part. Let me go do my part. That's how it was.
Okay.
And it was just that energy was crazy, like, so we was just going back and forth on that record. Big Time is gonna be big time.
That's heavy, man. Shout out Yahweh Almighty.
Shout out Yahweh.
So, Synesthetic.
Yeah.
He's on 2 records.
Yep.
Affection.
Yep.
And he's also on Ancient Change with Prano.
Mm-hmm.
Who is Synesthetic?
Yo, Synesthetic is just, honestly, he hit my email up one day since Larry Drip won during that process. And it's just somebody that I've been working with virtually, basically.
Okay.
He's overseas.
So you never met him? Like,
never met him.
Was he
never
from?
met him. You know what? I think he's from
UK, maybe.
Probably the UK. I never really got in depth with him with that. You know
what's
what I'm saying?
crazy, man? When I used to rap, I used to get beats from a group of niggas from the UK, and they used to send me some of my hardest beats.
Yeah.
Never met these niggas, but they was like, they used to email me like, "Yo, your voice would sound crazy with this."
Yep.
And I heard it, and I'd be like, "You're fucking right."
And anytime
So,
I
like-
email them, they will respond.
They got a
it's like,
saturated market of
Yeah.
hip-hop,
yeah.
So
really do.
that international exchange, my nigga, of just music, like,
It's big.
I respect your genius when it comes to the music. That's dope.
That's all I ever hear is about your input on music from musical standpoint of it all.
Yep.
And I feel like that all stems from your family grooming you for music.
How many instruments you play? A lot.
I got a better question. I wanted to know what's the name of your uncle and your dad's group?
Yeah, that they grew up basically together, right? They built a band out of Boston. It was more of a Latin band than what it was anything else. So my nature of my intro into music is not hip hop and R&B. It's not so it's merengue, bachata, and punta. Like that's where I come in. But I'm gonna be real with you. That kind of opened up the floodgates for me to be how do I say it? More not international, but it was curiosity for me to figure out what else could I do.
Yeah.
I started there, but I'm just like, yo, I could play all these instruments.
Yeah.
I like this type of music. I know I could make that type of music. Let me do it. And when I started doing it, I just never stopped because I was getting all the money from all the Latin people. I'm gonna be real.
Yeah. Wow.
While I was funding my hip hop rap.
Yeah, I believe it.
You gotta be smart with this. You know what I'm saying?
Bro.
I'm a musician, right? So I'm doing gigs with artists that are touring from Dominican Republic, Puerto Rico. I know how to read and write music,
And
right?
you in a band.
Not even in a band. They come and they're looking for musicians, right? In the Latin world. And they're looking for musicians. So the first call they call as a pianist, like, because piano was my first instrument, they call it me. So without rehearsing or anything, you put a score in front of you. That's what you got to play. That's what you're getting paid for. Do it. Word. That's it. There's no ifs, ands, or buts in that world.
Part of a music ensemble is.
Exactly.
Yeah. So
and you might not even know the person playing next to you,
right.
bro.
You don't be lying when you say you've been in this music shit for a long time.
I've been in this music shit. I was on TV at the age of 7 years old, bro.
You're not lying.
7 years old. I'm not.
That's impressive. But then I heard Tetris.
What's wrong with Tetris?
Tetris is deep.
It's deep. Really, really deep.
Okay. Yeah.
Like the way you said it, I didn't know.
Because I talked about his pop.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be real with you, bro. That record, I couldn't even get through the record. I cried literally doing that record. That's some real shit.
Cause I'll tell you what I do, right? Before every interview, it's like an hour drive for me. So I play the whole album. So I'm listening.
So it's fresh in your mind.
Yeah. So Tetris is like at the end. And I've been through mad tracks. So now I'm like,
damn.
You know what I mean?
And
so I'm still in my blunt, and I'm still in my blunt. So
let me explain
that. Tetris came on, I'm like, this nigga, man. This nigga making me sad, man. Like, what the fuck, man?
Let me explain that, man. I think the first part of the album, I'm gonna be real. This album, Larry Drill, was only supposed to be 7 songs.
That's what everybody doing anyways.
I wasn't trying to cheat the people. I'm gonna be real with you.
That's
like
real.
I spoke to certain people, and it's just like, yo, 7 songs is for what you got going on. Now you just sound like you're trying to do a turn up album. Because if you think about it, you listen to the first 7 tracks and the last 7 tracks is two totally different albums. But I wanted to do that. It
goes to for the people for me.
Exactly. And you know what? I think when Larry Drip 1 came out, it was a situation where I was hearing too much like, yo, it takes too long for me to get into the album. It takes too long for me to get into the album. Because all everybody wanted to hear was the hype shit from D Martinez. But that's not me. I'm going to be real. That hype shit, I do it because it's fun. It's not me. I write real shit, bro.
I want all the smoke.
But now I want all the smoke because I have people playing with me.
I was about to say, because Larry Drip 2, the first few records is hype records.
Because I feel like I had to really just knock it out the park real quick.
But then when you get towards the end,
it's but I made sure it was still,
Derek, nigga. Then you get
But I made sure as I was doing the album, I still got in depth because regardless of what I'm talking about or all the smoke, there's energy behind that. Right? There's energy behind all the smoke. Yeah. I'm not just dropping a record like all the smoke and not have no energy. But I know where that energy come from.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? That energy come from niggas playing with me. Like, stop playing with me type shit. Because I really kind of really do this. And I'm not like, musically, I talk my shit. I'm going to talk my shit or whatever the case may be. But a lot of the situations that it's impossible for somebody to say they don't fuck with me when all you know about D Martinez is the music shit. That's what really gets me confused because I don't put nothing else in the world. I don't put anything else out there.
Is it like a faux pas to talk about who you ghostwrite for? Sips tea.
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to hear who he goes right for. He might burst a bubble.
You gotta
of a
understand,
nigga
like,
who I like.
but yeah. Besides all of that, like this music shit has brought a lot of.
I just want one name.
Relax.
Somebody that we would never expected that you've written a record for that everybody loves.
I mean, that you got getting credit for right now. About. That you on paper getting credit for. Go ahead. You got one?
Come on, son.
You got one.
I don't want no.
Because I know you could write. Because I
thought you wanted all the smoke.
Because the nigga
in that
write.
aspect, no.
Because the nigga.
That right there is gonna hold me down for a lot longer than however feelings this nigga's feeling.
I feel you.
I don't give a fuck about how this.
So how do you
feeling.
feel about that?
Like, well, like what?
He asked you earlier about like you putting out music and you writing music. Like, where do
you want to know something? I've also performed music that I haven't written, so I understand the game. Don't think that like.
What do you mean? Like that somebody else wrote?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna be real. Like,
right.
I dropped a record in 2012 by Phase. I didn't write Phase.
Okay.
My man Perf wrote Phase.
Right.
Yo, speaking.
I performed it.
It was also 9 years ago.
When I heard, I heard Boston Girls with Superstar.
Those are records that
I thought you was gonna be the hook master, bro.
No.
After that record, I thought.
Let me correct you. It's not thought. I am the hook master. No, it's not thought.
What's
but if you think about the biggest
Eddie Fish, the money,
whole lot of money.
Whole lot of money.
That's
Ain't
what
that
started
crazy
it.
That Bia got a song out now called "Whole Lot of Money."
Yeah. Yo, her video's fucking hilarious.
Yeah,
you see
her
that
video's
shit?
better than y'all.
That's all good. You want to know something? I wasn't even in that video.
I like Bia, man.
Yeah, you weren't in that video. What
video.
happened? Why they kick you out?
Oh man,
why they do that to you, bro? Why they told it was like, yo, D can't be in this video.
You want to take it there. You want to take it there. But guess what? I'm gonna give it to you exactly how it is.
What happened?
Pause.
D? Yeah, be pause. Yeah, super pause.
Super
Stop.
pause. Big pause.
Yeah.
Look,
stop.
I think, and I'm not saying those names, but I think honestly, what I bring to the table can sometimes be intimidating.
To who?
It don't matter who. Anybody that's around.
A lot of money was Eddie Fish. Who else was around at the time?
I'm gonna talk my shit. Whole lot of money. Will whole lot of money be what it is? Eddie Fish is my dog, but will whole lot of money be what it is? Will Yo Gotti?
Skyways.
You ain't got love with LT no more.
You know, LT's gonna be. That's my bro for life. Whether we talking or not. That's where my loyalty stands.
Fair enough.
That's what my loyalty says.
I'm over here trolling.
Yeah, you trolling. But there's not a lot of niggas who could take the troll. That's the problem.
I'm trolling right now.
The backdrop.
I've been a troll. I've been a troll, so I could take the troll. I've been a troll, so I could take the troll. That's why I don't understand why when I be trolling, niggas be hurt.
Shout out LT, by the way.
Shout out LT, man. I'm never gonna say anything bad about LT. You wanna know something?
That's a nigga I like to have up here.
Regardless, yeah. We could definitely set that up. But I'm gonna be real. Regardless of what anyone say about that man, I know where my intro to the music industry was. Regardless of who you thought, this person was or that person was, when it came down to yo D, you see that right there? This is X, Y, and Z. That was L for me. You feel what I'm trying to say? L was the kind of like the guide and navigator behind what I was trying to accomplish. You know what I'm saying? Regardless of, what the man does, that's whatever he does on his personal time, that's him. But what I know in the studio, you're not fucking with L.
Yeah.
In the studio, you're not fucking with L. You feel what I'm trying to say? So, when a lot of my songwriting ability come from the structure of how he used to structure songs. Because, and this is the thing, I don't write music like literally like pen and pad. When I go into my space and like you said, you wanted to touch into my creative zone.
Yeah.
When I go into my creative zone, it's going through my email and seeing what Synesthetic sent me or Sensei or whoever's, sent me whatever beat. Going to it, I listen to it, and then I start thinking about it. I think about a record before I record it. An instrumental is a song without any lyrics.
Right.
Then you get into the part where you add the hook. Again, I add a lot of my hooks before I go into my verse. I do hooks
you should.
First. Then I drive around probably like a week or two listening to the hook with the beat, because that's a whole nother song. Then I go into adding the verses, and then that's a whole nother song. Now I see my my songs coming together that way because I'm just thinking about it a lot more than what the average person would think about
some
it.
good blunt rides.
Yeah, good. Yeah, factor. Next thing you know, like my writing ability is really like I be like, yo, I don't understand how I have all like this shit in my brain. Maybe I go through a lot as a person. You know what I'm saying?
Nigga, you can't accept your blessing. You can't thank God.
I could thank God for that.
Word.
Thank
nigga.
God for that. Clap it
Word,
up for that, yo.
word, nigga,
Clap it up for the ability to write great
Fuck
music,
you mean,
man. My
nigga?
fault. I know this is your job.
It pops up in your head, nigga. That's God,
And
nigga.
it's
That's
go
not
time.
you, nigga.
And
That's
it's go time.
outside of you,
You know, it's
nigga.
funny. I hit the gun cock joint and then the clap. So
You hit the
it sounds
gun.
funny.
You hit gun cock
So
for God.
I gotta shoot it.
You shot up God, nigga.
Nah, we shot shit up after God joined us.
Ah, fair enough.
And I'm gonna keep it 100. Look, GT's tatted on me,
Uh-huh.
and SMG's tatted on me.
Uh-huh.
I'm the only nigga other than me and L. We the only niggas that got SMG tatted on.
That's real.
That's real.
So I know I've been on a road with this man. You feel what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
I've been on a road with everybody. Like regardless of, I'm not saying like everybody got their issues or whatever the case may be. But what I'm saying for my situation and how I experienced the music game, if it wasn't for being on that record with a whole lot of money, I wouldn't have seen a bunch of like
whole lot of money.
shit. You feel what I'm trying to say?
Fair enough.
So that kind of like opened my mind. So I'm just like, yo, okay. Oh, all right, cool.
Yeah.
I learned a lot. That's it.
I like that. I like
Word,
that. I
me
like
too.
that. I like that, man.
Yeah.
So, what do you feel like is gonna come next for you, man? Because you got Larry Drip. How you feel like it was received by the people?
Every time I put out a project, it's something like I'm not saying that like it's like I feel underrated or anything like that, but I feel like it takes a lot more for me to really project what it is that I got going on. And maybe because a lot of people don't know the story. And I feel like I be getting caught up in that way. If I put my story out, people would gravitate to the music more. Right? But you also said let the music talk for itself.
I'm about to say.
So now I'm in a balance where I'm just like, do I talk about the shit or do I let the music talk
Sometimes
for
I be
itself?
feeling like you be giving niggas too much.
Yeah,
Yeah.
let the music
Like, yo,
talk.
baby mom shit.
Yeah,
and like,
Okay.
Like, you know what I mean? You get a
Nah,
you get
but
very
you know what?
personal, my
I get
nigga, on
very
your music.
no, and I'm not gonna shy away from doing that ever.
Right.
You wanna know why? Because there's somebody out there that probably
Can relate.
not can relate, but been through the same thing that I've been
Right.
through and scared to talk about it.
Okay.
You feel me?
fair.
Don't be scared to talk about nothing that you've been through because
Right.
you're not the only person that been through it.
That's a
That's
fact.
real.
I come from that, like that's just what my standpoint is in writing music. There's songs that I get really personal that I couldn't put on a. If you think what is on an album is personal, don't go to my studio.
I want to hear it now.
That's you feel them that,
I want to hear.
but you just told me not to do it.
Shit.
You just told me not to do it.
I'm just because I'm nosy.
I mean,
I mean,
Tetris for me was fucking me up because, like I said, I'm on my way here and I was getting ready to give all the credit to your pops.
I'ma still give all the credits to my pops. My pops is a G.
And
I'm
that's
not.
what I mean, like,
and
with your music,
like,
with your
where did
music,
you go
when it-
with that record?
Where
And what
was
does
it go?
Tetris mean to you? Give us the explanation.
All right, so Tetris was a situation where I was coming from my adolescence to becoming a grown man. So what do you do with that? You build blocks. You kind of like, you situate yourself.
And you get in where you fit in.
And you get in where you fit in. That's what that record means, right? Now, I get into, personal situations.
And you learn what a man becomes.
And and I'm learning what a man is becoming. And I'm not the only man in the world that got issues with his dad.
Yeah.
We all do.
I don't know this. I don't know my niggas.
There's a lot of there's
know that
people
guy.
who wish that they would have fixed their situations before, certain things happened or pops passed away or
Right.
X, Y, and Z.
Yeah, yeah,
Maybe
yeah.
I'm
that shot.
I got that shot. You know what I'm saying? But I could sit here and I could talk about it. I could write about it. Maybe through my music because I'm getting a bigger, like I'm sending a message. Because,
For sure.
Because,
He listens.
yes. And I know there's people around him who kind of like, there's no way how
Of course.
guide him to listen to it. I got
Yeah.
family members. I got a lot of people in the street. There's people who be
he
like, yo,
heard that shit.
you're D-Money's dad. Like,
Yeah.
I know I've seen you around because I keep
Yeah,
my
Son
circle.
said this on his
Yeah.
record. You should hear it.
Yeah.
You
Fuck
know-
out my way.
And I'm gonna be real. Music has always been a way to get
That was the
my
common
voice.
denominator with you and your father.
Exactly.
Right.
But during the common denominator, it's still sometimes friction. Denominator.
Nigga,
sometimes
we
it's
didn't
still
call
friction.
out Yo Pesci when he was saying continent.
Sometimes in the common denominator, there's still friction though, because y'all the common denominator. Y'all the same people. Y'all the same person.
Yeah.
I come from that. You feel what I'm trying to say? So when I look at that, I'm just like, damn, like, you know, everything that I know today, yes, I owe it to, you know, my dad and my uncle, right?
That's facts.
Musically, I owe it to them. But then when you get to the personal, real life shit, yes, my music life is awesome. It's great.
Yeah.
But when we get down to the personal life and what I'm dealing with personally, it's
Still
totally
owe it
different.
to him. I'm just saying.
Yeah. Still owe it to him. Still owe it to him.
Shout out to Pops
Shout out to Pops Martinez. Held it down.
Yeah, facto.
What's your father's name?
Sixto.
What's the name of the band, man? What was the name of the band?
Our band, me and my dad's band.
Yeah.
It was called The New Image.
Image.
In Spanish it was La Nueva Imagen.
Hey.
Yeah. Exactly.
La nueva imagen. Noticias.
My mother-in-law watches this and she knows that shit. She's gonna lose her fucking
La
mind.
radio media.
But yo, let me tell you something though. I'm gonna be real. Not a lot. Look, I'm gonna be real. The reason why I talk my shit is because of this. I've been making money for a long time since my dad. My dad put me in position, right?
Go ahead.
My dad put me in
Go ahead.
position
With the keyboard.
From that, right? Like, I'm gonna be real. Like, my parents never had to really like go out their way to buy me a pair of sneakers. My dad gave me the knowledge to be able to make
You
the
was
money.
flipping keys before niggas was flipping keys.
This nigga was playing with bricks like this. He's like, yo.
Hey, nigga.
What's this?
Black
Yo,
and
Dad.
white keys, nigga.
Dad.
What you want, church?
Dad, what is
Who's
this?
dying, nigga? I got
Yo,
it.
y'all look crazy. Yo, y'all look fucking crazy.
Fuck all
Yo.
fucking the bread up.
And that's what really like kind of like for me, I'll be like, yo, I was like in middle school or high school and I was just like always had the fly shit. I'm just like, bro, I had a studio at 14 years old that I knew
crazy.
I was recording artists from the city. Like, name one artist, like I can name a million artists.
Code
like
5.
Wow.
You was recording them niggas, wasn't you?
Wow.
You went to school with them niggas.
That was the
Wow.
R&B
I
group,
know you
right?
went to. I know you
Wow.
went to school
But
with
then
them niggas.
one of the co-files niggas ended up being the lighting controlling nigga to the shows that I was doing. At the House of Blues, that
That's
venue.
crazy, dude.
That
That
it
is
was
crazy.
like,
That's a
yo,
dope
I got
story.
so much stories with so many people
Yeah.
and so many artists from the city
Who
that
else from the city that was doing some shit that ain't doing shit now?
Wow.
Whatever happened to Mouthy?
oh, you want to know something?
It's for my city.
Mouthy, I'll be real.
I'm
Mouthy's
doing for my
Yo,
city.
I know his gang. Shout
Yeah,
out
whatever, nigga.
Look,
I hated
look,
that
look,
shit.
look,
Like,
look.
His shit
nobody
was
from
weak.
Boston talks
But
like
look,
that.
I'ma
His
be
shit was
real.
weak,
I'm doing
but
for my
I shout out to his gang.
Nah, Mouthy came by my studio one
His
day.
shit was weak.
Yeah, whatever.
I don't know.
nigga.
I don't know what he's. I don't see him out right now. But I know if he wanted to,
Yeah, nigga.
he could. Cause he done recorded at my studio, and I know.
Because
what
he
type of
recorded
time
in
it
your
is.
city.
Yo, pull up. But you know that though. You know that
I
though.
fucking hated that
But
song,
you know
my
it
nigga.
though.
Of course
That-
I knew it.
Exactly.
They had the nigga Big Poppy behind them.
Yeah, so you know he's
So
big
where's
time.
he at?
It was crazy.
You see, that's the problem of niggas like me that be happy. We do big ass fucking moves, and then you got niggas like you don't be really fucking understanding this shit. Be like, yo, why?
Pop Chips, that was a great move for him.
Miss Newton. That was a
Miss
good
Miss Newton was a great look.
Miss Newton.
That's a great story.
That was a
That
great
was
story.
on news and everything.
That was
Where
real.
are they now? These are the questions that we need to know.
I thought something was going like happen.
Fucked with his brother. His brother's a real nigga.
Yeah,
the nigga Hov.
yeah.
I fuck with
Shout out
his brother.
Hov.
I fuck with his.
Yeah,
I
bro,
fuck with
yeah,
his.
Yo,
fuck
man,
with
shout out
his
to him
own
too.
camp.
Shout out to Mouthy too.
Shout out to Mouthy. I fuck with his own
We
camp.
fuck with Mouthy.
Yeah.
Mouthy's game was deep too. I remember one time
Star
he
Game
his
was
Star Game was
crazy.
crazy.
Yeah, bro.
I remember we did a show with them one time.
I'm alright, yeah, whatever.
I had to go to
As
Mouth
much
and
as
be
I
like,
hated
yo,
that
Mouth,
song,
can
the
you
sit
chill
ass
out?
shit,
Like, for real, for real?
I hated the sit ass shit, right? But
Yeah.
Star Gang was lit.
Said I. You said the said I shit.
Yeah.
Sticking in my head. You a funny ass nigga, man.
The sit ass. All right, anyway.
Y'all.
Yo, son.
Shut the mouthpiece.
But I haven't honestly, aside from as far as a gang and a movement, not even a gang, but a movement. I'm gonna separate it. A movement.
Shooters Music. They the ones right now.
Okay.
As far as pushing a brand.
Yeah.
You don't believe so? What was you gonna say? My fault. I cut you off. Go ahead. Continue what you were saying.
I see a lot of the shirts. I'm not gonna say that. I see the movement. I'm not gonna say that there's no possible way how I can't see it. Mm-hmm. I'm interested in it. That's one. Mm-hmm. I'm not gonna say that
curiosity.
The curiosity is there.
Yeah.
Have I taken the time being a real nigga? No, I haven't taken the time to actually. Maybe you should tap me into the music.
It's a lot. It's a lot.
Maybe you should tap me.
There's so many layers to it.
Yeah.
And honestly, even from folks from Roxbury, I fuck with a lot of people from Roxbury. Even though I'm from Dorchester, Mattapan, we don't really cross over to Roxbury. But
I never had no problem with no Roxbury.
I'm not saying I have problems, but it's just kind of like where it's just we here.
We on the other side of the city.
Exactly. Right. That's all it is.
We next to Milton. They next to
the South End,
whatever
downtown.
The fuck else they, everything else, Prudential and all
exactly.
that. Right.
So I'm not saying that I haven't it ain't no I just haven't had the time to really just try. But I want to. But I want to.
Right.
I want to. And I know there's a lot of people that I fuck with from Roxbury that fucks with Shooters music. Right. You know what I'm saying? So there's no possible way how I can't. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Shooters music.
Anything else you got? Because I want to hear some rap. Ooh, I want to hear some rap.
Yeah, I had a lot of interviews.
We've had this is the 6th.
A lot of interviews with my name in it.
I wouldn't say a lot. We had less than 5.
We had like less than
5.
Okay, 5 or 6. That's enough out of 65. How many other people? How many other artists do y'all have with talking about this artist with that many shows?
That's a good question.
How many other?
That is a good question.
Don't answer it so quick.
No, that is a good question.
That's a good question.
Okay.
I like the influence.
Okay.
I like where you're going with this.
Okay.
I get where he's going.
Yeah, the influence. The influence is crazy.
What's up, dog?
The reason why your name was in my mouth when it was pause.
Yeah.
Is when you said the whole East thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then I was on like, yo.
He wasn't even really on the part at the time.
Yeah.
He was background.
Yeah. And
Jew was my first guest.
Yeah. And I was.
And this nigga was just talking shit in the back.
Yeah. And I was more.
That was you?
Yeah. That was me.
Okay.
That was me.
And that's when Jew came out and said, "What he do to you? Did he fuck your bitch?"
Right.
Oh no,
right.
no.
That well, remember that?
Probably.
If that's what he did, then my bad.
Probably.
Then my bad.
Nah,
you know what I'm saying?
She was
real talk.
She was our bitch.
No.
That bitch was terrible.
I don't know what bitch he's talking about. I don't know what bitch he's talking about.
The bitch before his wife? That bitch was a whore. She was fucking everybody, my nigga.
If I did something like that to any of y'all niggas, my bad.
What you talking about? All
my bad. My bad.
Poor this bitch. She's like,
but I had a valid point when I just said what I just said though. I had a valid point. There's not too many artists that come up here that too many like people talk about.
That man could come up here and do another show.
Who?
Come on, bro.
Who?
Davies. He could come up here and do another show.
Okay.
And he will.
And Larry Drip had nothing to do
How y'all
with
feel about that? Now I'm gonna ask y'all. How y'all feel about that? I don't got no.
How do I feel about that? I'm gonna tell you how I feel. I'm glad somebody's asking me this because nobody's ever asked me how I felt about the situation.
Don't nobody.
I'll tell you
nobody
how I
was
feel
there
about
in the situation.
I wasn't there.
Nobody was there.
I don't know Eddie Fish, but I'll tell you this: if I was there and I know that he's a figurehead in my city, it wouldn't have went down the way that it went with me being there. I would have put myself in the line.
But you
of
wasn't
danger.
there.
I was not there. Right?
Period.
You weren't there either.
No, I was there.
So what happened? Why didn't you jump in?
I was there.
So why didn't you jump in?
Now this is where. Should I tap on this? Nah. All
nigga,
right.
you brought it here.
Fish,
yeah, because
Fish is the type of nigga where he feel like he could do what he want.
When he want, how he want, with whoever he want, for however long
in his city.
Because that's real nigga shit.
Okay?
Right.
So that right there would explain to you why certain things transpired how they transpired.
Okay.
The only reason why that happened, and this is from what, came out of the horse's mouth himself. We all leaving out. Fish is the headliner that night.
Okay.
Is DMoney Martinez don't matter.
You don't.
LT don't matter.
Whatever.
Panamera don't matter.
Right.
This is Fish.
Yeah.
All right. 3 people in front of him, 3 people behind him.
Right.
That's how we always move. Regardless of whether there's 50 people in front of him, if we come with 100 niggas, there's 50 niggas in front of the headliner and 50 niggas behind the headliner.
So how did this situation transpire?
It transpired disrespect, period. That's basically you. Niggas was trying to get out that club. Everybody was trying to get out that club.
Everybody was trying to get out.
We was already in front of the W when that happened. I came out when I seen everything transpiring. It was already, and I feel like I gotta clear this up. A lot of people feel like, oh, D-Money was there and this, that, and the third, but
cause you was there.
Okay, now that y'all putting it that way,
I didn't know you were there.
Okay, yeah.
Maybe I misconstrued the conversation we had before, but I didn't know you were actually there.
We was there, but people was misconstruing the situation where they see me in videos and X, Y, and Z. So I'm gonna explain it. Fish, whatever he feels like he could do whatever he want inside the club. Now, when we get the call from road manager or anybody who's managing the situation from the night and saying we all out. Period.
Okay.
Now, whatever Fish decides to go through on his own time, that's him. You feel me? Knowing what? But wait. You
just said.
But wait. But hold on.
3 niggas in front of him.
But sometimes
3 niggas behind of him.
Sometimes it's hard. Wait. Pause. Sometimes it's hard to tell a nigga in that statue where he should be going and
how he should move
in his city. Nobody knew that we don't got problems with Davies.
Nobody has problems with Davies.
Nobody got problems with Davies. We don't know that situation's gonna happen. So if you ask yourself the question, what would you think would have transpired from the moment that you get out of cure to the time where niggas is in? Because it's video.
So tell me
there's
what
video
happened.
on it.
Yeah.
Because I have my interpretation of what happened from what I've heard. So tell me exactly what happened.
He came out last. He got into a scuffle. We left. We said we was all out.
Okay.
15 minutes before the light come on, we already know we out of there. We don't got no business doing it. We not. Davies is on the whole other side of the club. We never even went over there and walked over him to even acknowledge him.
So Fish went out last.
Fish, at the time we was all supposed to walk out, we all in front of the W at this point. And I came with Fish. I drove Fish.
Right.
And I'm like, yo, where's Fish? And I keep asking niggas, where's Fish? Now, when I start walking back to find Fish from the W, because you know where the W's at, you corner, can't really see from where the altercation is happening. Right.
And now we
all understand
right
where
between
we
the parking lot and the club, right?
Okay, so we all understand where we supposed to be before the club and after the club. Right. If Fish is not there and I'm driving with Fish, I don't know why nobody didn't ask where Fish was.
Car.
Huh?
It was your car.
Why
no,
you? Why you?
It was Fish's car.
I
just want to know. I want to know, my nigga. I just want to know the context.
You lining them up?
I'm not lining nothing up. That was some sucker nigga shit. And I'm gonna be real. Your man Fish didn't go down the way people think he went down. Your man gave it to 2 of his security guards, and that's when they feel like they had to jump. Period.
I can't confirm
from the video. From the video.
That's what I'm saying. You seeing it from the video. It's just a nigga getting jumped. So when you see a nigga getting jumped,
I didn't see the
video. I don't think nothing of it. I don't think a nigga's bitch because he's getting jumped.
And a lot of most times when niggas is getting jumped, they hitting each other. They're not even hitting the man.
Right.
Yeah, I don't think a nigga's bitch because he's getting jumped. That's not why
I didn't see the video. I don't care to see the video.
Yeah.
Nah, fuck the video.
At the end of the day, like that's not. It was the situation that happened.
Exactly. It was the situation that bothered me the most. It was Eddie Fish.
When Davies is trying to get out the club, their security guards are from out of town. They don't care about who's in front of them or who's behind them, and they don't know who they touching.
So Fish.
Period. So when they found out who it was more like I was there when niggas having trying to phone conversations. I was there. I was behind. I was there, but. It was a situation where like I said, I've heard certain things behind that I'm not going to disclose or whatever the case may be, because I feel like we long gone from that situation.
Right.
So
we back here for whatever reason.
We back here for whatever reason, right? So I'm gonna just clear it up. When niggas say they see me and nobody knew where Fish was at that time when Fish was getting X, Y, and Z. But I promise you, if I ever see my nigga on the floor, or if I ever see my nigga getting dealt with like that, somebody's dying, bro. I'm gonna be real.
You see, this is why niggas.
I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna be real.
You say extreme shit like that.
No, but
somebody's dying.
Yeah,
you ain't gotta be. You ain't gotta be your passion.
Dying.
You don't know. You
dying.
My nigga.
Come on, dying,
bro.
These are the words that we. This is why niggas be having a problem.
Nah, but that's real shit.
Like that.
But just because you won't say it,
I don't mean it, nigga. I'm not gonna kill somebody, bro. You see what I'm saying? Like.
Maybe I won't kill nobody, but maybe I was trying to get my man out the rubble.
Like,
but you can't take. But this is what I said before the show. Why niggas take what the fuck DMoney Martinez to the fucking heart? Stop being so fucking sensitive,
it's not about being
Charlie.
Sensitive. You
Stop being so sensitive, Charlie.
You chose your
Charlie.
words. You chose your words.
Don't be so sensitive with D Martinez.
You're a grown man.
When D Martinez say something. My nigga, you can't say, feel me, bro.
You can't say no.
Do you feel me?
You can't say niggas being sensitive about words.
He's
when you choose your verbs.
Come on, my nigga.
Talking about murder.
Come on, my nigga. Charlie, what are you saying? Maybe you holding me too much. Maybe you holding me too much.
He's not gonna.
And maybe you got a personal or something, but say it, my nigga.
You say he blew
Charlie,
the nigga 3 times.
My nigga, my nigga, say
I didn't believe 1, 2, 3.
You don't. But when why you believe when DMoney Martinez say it?
Yo, D.
Because I'm on your brain. I'm on your mental.
What I'm saying is,
speak the truth.
What I'm saying is,
speak the truth,
we
bro.
don't know you for being the tough
I'm lit.
guy.
Pour up.
I've said this. I
like that.
I've said this last year.
No, you said it again.
We don't know you for being the tough guy.
Now I'm checking it.
So
now I'm checking it.
So
because
for
you're
you,
taking what I'm saying to the heart too much, bro.
Let me get some ice, bro.
You taking what I'm saying to the heart too much, because if it was your nigga, you would say the same shit.
No.
Yes, you would.
I wouldn't.
You wouldn't
know
know
why?
what you would say.
Because in
you wouldn't know.
If I was gonna fucking kill somebody, I'ma do it.
Yo, Chiz.
It's not like I'm not gonna say I'm gonna do it.
Chiz.
We're not gonna talk
Y'all
about
understand what I'm saying?
Let's be real. Let's be real.
Let my nigga, let somebody come in the room and touch Grizzy or touch Sav. Bro, you understand what I'm saying, bro?
I'm not gonna. Bro, hey,
you just caught up on the life.
Look at me. I kill niggas.
Charlie, you just caught up on the life because you feel like D Martinez ain't like that. That's how you feel. So speak your mind.
It's not about me.
Speak your mind. Speak your mind.
No, let me get some.
Cause I'm right here, bro. Speak your mind. Cause we not finna do that.
Where's my other cup? I bet my nigga.
Speak your mind. Now me and Charlie cool. We cool. But I think he's still on it. I need some ice too.
For you, my nigga.
Yo, I need some ice too, bro. I need some ice too.
Pass me that Dawn, man. You know what I mean? You heard? We gonna yell at each other.
Yeah, let's yell at each other.
It don't even matter.
Yeah, because now we at a.
No, because we gonna
pour up, my nigga.
We gonna get it done.
I need some ice. Oh, who's lit? Who's lit?
That's me.
I hate niggas,
That's
man.
my ice, nigga. Don't put your hands on my ice, nigga.
Why you so aggressive, bro?
You over here fucking ice cubing my ice,
Why you so
nigga.
aggressive,
Yo.
bro? It's that shit.
Who's
This niggas picking up phone calls on the interview. Niggas is different out here, bro.
Give me a second.
Niggas is different.
My fault. Go ahead.
I don't even remember where I was at.
Nah, you was saying as far as the niggas dying and shit like
Let me
that.
get some.
Nah, we're not talking about that no more.
You want some ice?
Nah, I'm good. Yeah,
sure?
I need some ice. I need some
I
ice.
got you.
Give D-Money some ice, man.
I got you.
Niggas on ice right now.
Yeah, nah, nigga, cause we gotta get over.
What up, baby?
Cause he say something about this is why niggas be saying X, Y, and Z. This is why niggas be saying X, Y, and Z, but I don't give a fuck. I really don't give a fuck. Period. I don't.
Pull me up.
Yo, man, I'm not mad at what you be saying.
I don't give a fuck. Nigga, I'm gonna say what's on my mind, and you taking it too personal. You taking it to the heart, Charlie. You gotta chill out. You gotta chill out, cause you'll say the same thing about your niggas. You don't know what I've been through with that nigga, bro. You don't know what that nigga did for me. You don't know what I did for that nigga. You don't know the relationship, bro. So you're not gonna sit here and talk to me and say I be saying some off the wild shit. I'm not gonna accept that. I'm not gonna accept it. I'm not. So you can sit here and say how you want it because I already know that that's how you was feeling from before, right? This is coming from a situation from before.
I said that.
You said that. You said that and you stand where you stand. So now I'm telling you, right?
What you telling me?
I'm telling you, regardless of how you feel, you would say the same shit if it was your nigga rolling around or whatever the case may be on some bitch shit. Period. Come on, my nigga. Feel me one time. He's not lying. Feel me one time, my nigga. Feel me one time. That's it. That's it, my nigga. Because if it was anybody
on that. All right, nigga, shit. You got that.
Thank you. Thank you.
Fuck, nigga.
Thank you. Appreciate it. I don't give a fuck who gotta say something about what. If you talk about my nigga Fish, you basically talking about me.
All right, nigga, shit.
Nigga.
You got that.
Come on.
The fuck, man.
Come on.
Nigga wanna yell at me and shit, though. Niggas stay... Yo, how you gonna let niggas yell at me like that, Cash?
Yo, my nigga, what
you supposed to be my man, nigga.
Flip a table?
Where the glizzy, nigga?
What you want me to flip the table? You want me to flip the table?
I thought you was strapped.
You want to talk about murder?
But I'm gonna clear it up again. There is no smoke. There's no smoke with there's no smoke. I don't want no smoke.
Niggas, they be your own niggas.
This nigga said he want to kill a nigga. You want to say, yo, you don't want to kill no niggas.
But, right, like relax.
Yo, this nigga
relax.
Not gonna kill no
relax. Relax.
He's not the nigga from the 49ers.
Relax.
Yo, that nigga killed 5 white people, yo. My nigga, when I heard about that story, I thought it was a white person.
Can we talk about black people wilding like white people right now?
Nah, he wilded out. He killed the doctor.
Have we heard about this?
He killed his wife. You heard about him?
There was a nigga in D.C. that ran over a cop for no reason.
Damn.
Some black niggas. And I'm like, I'm at work. And look, I'll be on some like, fuck all you niggas, dog, at work all day. This is my shit. Fuck you, Saxons. This is what I do.
DMX
fuck
died.
white people. Damn! Really?
What you say?
DMX gone.
Wow.
Damn, bro.
Now we need a moment of silence for that.
No.
It's crazy because my brother had an Eddie Bauer Ford Explorer, right?
Yo, hold on. That moment of silence wasn't even long enough.
You don't think
DMX.
so?
Where you getting this information from?
DMX. If this is true,
where you getting this information from, bro?
We need
nigga, CNN, Twitter. AKA Twitter, man.
Hold on.
Nah, there was a nigga that started.
Nah, it's not true.
Yeah,
sure?
Come on, bro. Come on, dog.
If it's not Shade Room, it wasn't Shade Room. It wasn't Shade Room. Yo, but I heard my man is a carrot right now, my nigga.
Damn, don't do that. That shit, my shit sunk.
Yo, son, my brother used to play.
My shit sunk.
He had an Eddie Bauer edition Ford Explorer.
I remember that Explorer.
Nigga, DMX all day, bro.
Damn.
That's all I remember.
Niggas can't let D go out like that.
Nah, but the nigga from the 49ers.
Okay.
He wilded out. He killed like 5 white people.
And he was black.
He was black. So my mom called me about the story. She's like, you heard about the football player who killed all these people? I'm like, oh, he's white.
You and Charlie always talking about white people?
Yeah. I thought it was a white person, but then I Googled it. This nigga is black.
When you start the story like that, you're like, Saxon.
Yeah. Like DC sniper shit. Like when we heard about the DC sniper.
Saxon.
Like I was betting everything I owned it was a white man.
Saxon.
It was a nigga, bro.
I'm going to tell you a funny story about the DC sniper. Right? It had nothing to do with the DC
cannot be funny.
Sniper. It had nothing to do with the DC sniper.
There was mad people who got
But it was around the time.
Murdered.
It was around the time. And this is secondhand because my sister told me the story. She's on the red line coming home, to Mattapan, like Ashmont to take the trolley to go to Mattapan from school, right? She's like, yo, I'm on the red line. Some nigga with a long trench coat, some black nigga, hops on and this is after we found out that the sniper was black.
Yeah. Now you.
So now every sketchy black nigga you see, you're like,
you gotta look at it like, yo, you gonna shoot us up?
Oh, it's on the East Coast.
Yeah.
Oh, nah, it's a rap. So some nigga hops on the train, and he goes, ladies and gentlemen, can I have your attention, please?
I got
voice
pudding pies,
and he goes, on this date. On this year, I was promised that I was going to get baptized by this said church, by this said minister, pastor, reverend, whatever, however you want to put it. And that day is today.
Oh, wow.
And you want to know what happened?
On the red line? He got connected.
Nothing.
My
sister said, yo, once the nigga said nothing, I was like, oh, shit,
I'm
nigga, next
here.
stop. I'm trying to get off this shit. And he ended up just talking niggas' ears off, nothing violent. But it goes to show you how much we fear our own people because we know what we're capable of, right?
That's true.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
So when I see stories like that, I'm like, about black people wilding out like white people, my nigga, like the Saxons. Yeah. That shit breaks my heart.
Yeah.
Because every time something like that happens with the whites, we say, yo, this is what they do.
Yeah. But when it happens with us, be like, damn.
Yeah, that's how I feel like when you see a situation like what we just spoke about before. How you see something like that to our own fucking people and you don't feel the same fucking way, bro?
Yo, D.
Come on, my nigga.
D.
Come on, bro.
We asking, yo, bro. D, you was there.
Yeah.
D, that's a different thing, bro. Like,
he was there, what else?
Yeah, I mean, it's just like
that's all you saying.
Like, we're not gonna get the details from that situation. So that's the situation you're referring to.
That's neither here nor there.
Because that's what you keep referring to.
Yeah, but I can't. I'm not the type of nigga to stand. I'm not a hypocritical person, bro. Like like I said, I'm gonna address the shit the way that I feel.
I can only speak on my reaction to your name at that time when it was spoke.
Yeah,
and my reaction was because of said situation. Now, because we're not gonna elaborate on said situation, I just feel like that shit should just be water under the bridge.
That's neither here nor there at this point.
Yeah, right. It's like fuck it.
But you still gonna feel the way you feel, and you gonna still feel the way you feel.
I'm going to always stand on what I say.
All right.
I don't feel like you were in line to say what you said.
Okay.
But you felt like you were.
Yeah.
And I respect you as a man.
Yep. Yeah, exactly.
So and whatever you say, bro, it is what it is. I don't have to agree with you.
Over the word that you're going to stand on.
I'm not going to
knock you off your pivot.
We can have an argument about how much we disagree with each other, but what does that do?
What the fuck is that going to do?
It's like, nigga, fuck what you said.
I'm not going to have I'm not going to have a ball wearing contest, my nigga. Your nuts want to be heavier? Go ahead, my nigga. All right,
so I got a question for you. You see how sometimes y'all bring up people that is controversial and y'all laugh about it.
Like who? We laugh passionately. Yo, passion.
Well, you know what?
Passion.
I fuck with him.
He's intentionally funny though.
He's intentionally.
We laugh about
funny.
everything. He ain't lying.
No. But exactly. So my whole thing is, don't loosen up a little bit. That's my whole thing.
I hear that.
Loosen the fuck up, bro. Because
you gonna tell niggas that don't like you to loosen up.
But they ain't gonna never tell me my face they don't like me.
But
so it don't even
they don't
matter.
have to. Their actions speak.
But I don't know. So what are the actions? I don't see no actions. I don't see no actions.
I get you, D.
I don't see no actions because I don't feel like I don't get no love.
We get behind the campaign, but a lot of niggas don't.
That's why we have you up here.
We fuck with the campaign.
That's gonna change too, because I'm gonna make it. So. It's gonna come to a point where they have to fuck with the campaign because I put my money where my mouth is. Period. That's it.
DMoney Martinez.
That's it. That's the problem with Boston. I'm gonna be honest with you. That's the issue. Where
don't talk about Boston. Don't go ahead and talk negative. Don't do that shit. Don't do that shit. We're on a different time right now. Where we at right now, D?
Where I'm at, you not at. Where I'm at, you not at. So you can't tell me how I'm feeling in my brain.
Right.
You can't tell me how I'm feeling in my brain.
We don't go through what he goes through.
You don't go through what I'm going through. So you gonna have your opinion. I'm gonna have my opinion. You gonna respect it. Just I'm gonna respect your opinion.
Engineer.
That's it.
I mean,
how is it that X, Y, and Z don't fuck with me when they all pass through my studio?
Look,
how?
That's neither here nor there. That we don't care about that.
How? I'm asking him.
D.
I'm asking you.
I can't talk on that. How can I talk on that? I can't talk on that. What I can only tell you is that if a nigga passed through your studio who you whatever had issues with or whatever.
Even people that got issues with me still pass through my studio.
Whatever he produces, whatever you produce for him and whatever he puts out from that studio is good music.
Yeah.
That's
what you're going to respect. Yeah.
I expect you to salute it. I expect you to promote it. I expect you to push it. I don't expect you to hate.
Yeah.
That's
I'm
it.
never a hater.
I'm
not hating
on
nobody.
I don't give a fuck about the conversations. Because the conversations,
just as long as it's good music.
As long as you keep pushing.
Larry Drip motherfucking tools out.
You know that, my nigga. That shit's everywhere, my nigga. Larry
we
Drip.
Getting bars?
Larry Drip
bars.
Larry Drip
I told you he's dripped out. He's dripped out.
Draped up and dripped
out. Too much guacamole, man. Too much sauce, nigga.
Nah, we need that.
You get that?
DMoney Martinez. We gonna get some balls, right?
We gonna get some balls.
Let's go, baby. Let's go. We're gonna do it right now.